can't let none of it phase me. Put in no work, no lazy. Well, you could love me or hate me. I wouldn't listen to you if you pay me. Say your opinions, pay your subscriptions. I swear none of it made me. David Ruffin ain't worried about nothing. Feel like a trust fund.
Hey, welcome to Grow House Studios, a layout of my collected study and experience on consciousness and self-development, mentally, physically, and spiritually. All information is based on my collected testimonies, personal experiences, and monitor experiences through a wide range of methods. And today's topic is the spiritual groundwork. Now, the spiritual groundwork is based upon our internal conflict. We will always self-reflect our eternal conflict within this space. And this lays out the spiritual groundwork that is supposed to be done. Now, with my personal experience and all of the experiences that I've been able to monitor, all the testimonies that I've been able to collect, what is always talked about is the work. The work. Everybody speaks about they have work to do, and you hear this a lot also in near-death experiences. Now, what is the work? This is the topic of the day. The spiritual groundwork, the base level of what needs to be done within this space. There is a purpose. There is a reason of being, and everything is internal, inside. This space is a reflection of what we need to learn about ourselves. Our lives are our journeys that will either propel us forward or showcase area and expose areas that need to be further developed. Life is about growth and development. Trial and error is a part of that process. The spiritual groundwork. We all are aware of this, even if we're not aware of this. We all know the signs, even if we're unaware of the signs. We all have our own personal universal language. And that is the goal of pushing forward, understanding your universal language so you can live to your fullest potential. We all have our own personal inner guidance. And this inner guidance is what is supposed to align us on the path that we've chosen to come walk. There is a path that we have chosen to come walk. And within this series, I will prove that. I want to make note that everything that I speak about is based upon personal experience, not any type of external ideologies. Because I am speaking from what I have witnessed and what I've experienced myself. Now, another reference that I did want to cover is The Alchemist, because it is very corresponding to the topic that we're talking about right now, which is the spiritual groundwork. Now, in the book, The Alchemist, what is talked about is everybody has a personal legend. This personal legend is the knowing that people have of what they want to do in life. Now, in The Alchemist, it speaks about everybody knowing this personal legend when they're younger in age. And that as people grow up, they start to lose touch or feed into narratives that don't serve them or that personal legend. Some people even become afraid of doing the very thing that they've always been inspired to do. And that this personal legend was the journey of fulfillment, was the journey of what we call happiness. And these concepts within the book, The Alchemist, are very relative. They are very relative to our day-to-day journeys, and that it also speaks about obstacles and relationships and other type of things that a person might surrender their personal legend to. This is very important because you have a lot of people that have latched on narratives that they've been fed in, that they've been fed by movies, by religious systems, by narratives that are just pumped in your head as you're growing up. And we think that this or these ways of living are the path to happiness. But in actuality, the path of happiness is fulfillment. And fulfillment is only done when we're doing our spiritual groundwork. Our spiritual groundwork is based upon us internally, because when we change ourselves internally, we will change our reality. And that is the power that we all have. All of the answers are inside. When a person gets confused with what that means, that has everything to do with you're the decision maker. You can decide right now at this moment, to make a change. It may be hard, it may be confrontational, it may be all of these things, but you internally right now can make that decision. And we all have to go through this process because we all must trust the process. What you don't do, you don't know. This is why we can't skip any steps. This is why we can't move further than what we have done already, because the little details in life matter that much that you have to go through the full process to have a complete understanding. And it's the whole reason of being. This is the whole reason the spiritual groundwork is so important, because you have some people that might have went through traumatic situations within their life and they carry that trauma with them. That trauma, if left unresolved, will continue to self-reflect throughout their daily life. Whether it's relationships, whether it's friendships, whether it's whatever, that trauma will continue to keep popping back up because it is a part of the spiritual groundwork that needs to be done. It needs to be processed. Life is happening for you, not to you. And that is the point that everybody has to live by. Because when you live life as a victim, that's what life will treat. That's how you will view life. That's what you will be. It's all about your internal perspective. How does one feel to navigate? How does one apply effort? Two big questions that everybody has to ask themselves. Because the spiritual groundwork is not going to be something that somebody is just going to lay out for you. Don't expect for anybody to do the work for you. Nobody's coming to save you. And this is because this is specifically set for everybody individually to develop themselves. How does one build to navigate? It wouldn't be a test if it was easy. And that's one thing that people have to come to a realization too, because life wouldn't be life if it was easy. Things get hard, but it wouldn't be fun if it wasn't. But to bring things to a close, this will be a start off to my new series that is a layout of my collected study and experience on consciousness and self-development. If you can please like and subscribe, comment your opinions, your thoughts, your experiences, anything that you can relate to, and we will be back with more information. Check out.
Am I
Safe.
leaving? That's me down there.
You
Where am
are
I going?
Safe. I am you.
You're me?
The part that never forgets.